Hi, I'm Matt Westwood, and in this series, I'm going to help you ace the general knowledge component of your AMEB violin exam. In this video, we're looking at the piece Flash of Lightning, which is List A, number 1 in the Series 10 preliminary violin book. In a preliminary exam, you need to be able to name and explain any notes, rests, signs, terms, the title, and the key. The way I like to think about it is if there is ink on the page, you need to know what it means and why it's there. To help you learn these things, I recommend that you make a photocopy of the piece and write the meanings down on your copy as you go. That way, you will have a copy to study from and a clean copy to continue practicing from. Here, you'll see my annotated copy of the music, and I have whited out everything that we won't be talking about. Starting with notes, I won't be covering letter names in this series, but we will start with note values. This piece has quavers, crotchets, and dotted crotchets. Usually we think of crotchets as being 1-beat notes, but because this piece is in 6/8 time, quavers are worth 1/3 of a beat, crotchets are worth 2/3 of a beat, and dotted crotchets are worth 1 beat. When a quaver is by itself, it's written with a tail hanging off, like in bar 5. And when quavers are grouped together, they appear with a beam connecting them, like in bar 7. These quavers are grouped in threes, as each quaver represents 1/3 of a beat, and 3 together add up to 1 beat. This piece only uses one kind of rest, the dotted crotchet rest, which is a 1-beat rest. On to the signs and terms, we have a time signature of 6/8, which tells us that every bar has 6/8 notes, or 6 quavers of value. It also tells us that there are 2 beats per bar, each group of 3 quavers adding up to a dotted crotchet, which represents 1 beat. In the opening bar, we get a character marking, strikingly, which invokes the title of the piece. To me, it's a reminder to strike the accented notes like a bright lightning strike. Next to that, we get a metronome mark, dotted crotchet equals 66, which means that each dotted crotchet beats goes by at a tempo of 66 beats per minute. The piece starts mezzo forte, which means moderately loud. In bar 5, we get an F for forte, which means loud, and in bar 9, we get a P for piano, which means soft. The circles above the note heads are harmonics, instructing you to place your finger as light as a feather on the string. The sideways V is an accent, instructing you to play the note with a strong attack, or loudly and forcefully. The curved line connecting the notes together is a slur, meaning that the notes are to sound smoothly connected, and on violin, we do that by playing the connected notes all in one bow. The numbers above some of the notes are fingerings, and the numbers at the beginning of each line are bar numbers. The piece finishes with a final double bar line to indicate the end of the piece. On to the title of the piece. There are a couple of ways I feel this piece conveys the title. One is the use of accents. You want the accents to strike like a thunderous crash by biting the bow firmly into the string. Also, the melody that starts in bar 5 sounds like you can sing the title as lyrics. Flash of lightning, flash of lightning. As well as the title, we also have the composer's names at the top of the page. These are the people who wrote the piece. Finally, onto the key. The key signature has 3 sharps, F sharp, C sharp, and G sharp, telling us that this piece is either in the key of A major or F sharp minor. The use of A's throughout, particularly for the first and last notes, tell us that this piece is in the key of A major. If you found this video helpful, please consider liking and subscribing. If you think I missed anything, or if you have any more questions, please leave a comment down below. My name's Matt Westwood, and I'll see you in the next video.